interesting to see that the Democrats are look towards the center. Somebody like Oprah gave a terrible speech, but it was directed towards people who were not already voting Democratic, which was kind of interesting to think about. The fact that it was accusatory and just saying, like, vote for us because we're not as bad as the other people is a huge mistake. And I think it belies what they really care about. But what I learned was that Democrats can occupy a center if the Republican Party runs screaming away from them.
So there's been a joke going around about how Kamala Harris, after taking the lead spot on the ticket, Kamala Harris appears to be running something like a generic Democrat in terms of the polls. But I think what we saw at the DNC was that Kamala Harris is also very determined to just run as a generic Democrat, as somebody who has no defining characteristics outside of being a perfectly placed avatar of the party and what it stands for now, or at least what it wants to be seen as standing for in order to win elections.
So the view from the inside, I like Catherine. I'll love to watch the undercard speeches.
Mm-hmm. Matt, if you're watching this, I'm sorry for my offensive tweets and conduct back in 2016. Please unblock me, Matt Welch.
Because they kind of give you a sense of what is the message discipline going to look like, what thing are they going to hit over and over today or during the entire week, because Democrats are much more heavy on the edit button than Republicans are at their convention. And also who is delivering that, right?
And not just at conventions, right? The Democratic elite are much more careful in their speech. They have a much more complicated and developed speech code than do Republicans.